Hello, everyone. This is Doug Davis, broker in charge at Karanbi Realty, and here with another session of Ask Doug. And today is kind of technical. What I wanted to show people is how you suss out a property. What clues are there to see if a home could even be a condo, just the format of how you would suss out whether there's a problem inherent with a property and what you might look for. Okay, well, this one obviously has a problem because it's in a slide zone, and that's not unusual in Hawaii. All of our homes are moving, essentially, that are on mountains, and they have to be leveled every 20, 30 years, 50 years. Little adjustments may need to be made. And that's based on construction method of homes just sitting on top of the ground and floating. But let me share screen and show you something kind of unusual. And let's see, hopefully this is it. This here is a map of Kuli'o'o Valley, and the circular area moved, and this was back in, I believe, the late 1980s. And funny, the late 1980s, Manoa moved, Moanalua Valley moved, Kuli'o'o here moved, Aina moved. So there were large areas like this that creeped down, and it moved like an island. It carried everything with it. It's not like an avalanche. That's different. This was not an avalanche. It just simply slid down. So the street moved 6 feet into the properties. The sidewalk is now on your property and not in the street. And so let's take a look at that. So what do you look for? Well, have you ever seen a pattern like this in a roadway? Well, that's because this roadway is still creeping, still moving. So these are some signs you might look for. What else? Well, this is in the street. I'll show you some more pictures, but this is a monitoring well, and they have, maybe it goes down 20, 30 feet, and they see if the soil touches let's just call it a stick, and see if it's moving. If it's moving down at the bottom, in the middle, or the top, and they can see how the soil is moving in this vertical pathway. Well, here's the asphalt of the street, here's a curb, and here's the sidewalk. Well, usually it's not in this pattern. The sidewalk should be, this curb should be much higher. It's reversed. So you don't see it like that in situations like that. Here you can see different street materials. Here's concrete, and here's this gray color, and then here's a darker gray color over here. So obviously this is different things have been changed here. And here's that monitoring well. There's another one. I believe that's another one there. And this is what I'm demonstrating. This is called creep. You see this, the hillside moved, and here's another one here. It moved, and it's going down. It's not an avalanche. So there's an area of movement and then an area that pushes back. You get the down, and then you get the up. If you didn't have the up, you'd have an avalanche, but that didn't happen. This is called creep. This happens in people's backyards. So it's a very common effect. Here's the curb, here's the gutter, and look at the separation. This separated by about 6 inches here. So area moved since that was put in. Here's some more telltales. Look at the different color concretes. This is different. These 3 panels here different color, and then this is different. So these are different pours, in this case, probably by city and county for the sidewalks. And this is where the corner pin of the property used to be. And all of this here moved to the left. It's kind of interesting. Here's where the road used to be, and then it moved this way. Went this way. This road used to be right down here, and you can see the topography of the road. It's all moved, and the different color asphalts, right? This pole, well, it looks like it's about the same, but see, this moved out here. Remember the original photo I started with that showed you that semicircular type of area? See, this was the roadway right here. Okay, a different angle showing this. Survey monument. This is it had to be put in to remeasure all of this. Monitoring wells, different shapes, colors. You can see them here, and here. And engineers have been monitoring this for the past 30 years or so. Monitoring well, you can see the slope of the road. You can see all these cracks, which you don't see this in normal streets. You can see the break in the curb here. It's moved. It's moved here. You can see it buckling there. Monitoring wells. And, funny markings on the street. What I'm trying to express is that when you're evaluating a home, open your eyes and look for telltale signs, and not just slide zone or moving things, but other things as well. Keep your eye open and ask why this is happening, or why do we have things like this. Look, these are all brand new utility boxes. You can see fresh concrete, so they've been redone. You can see the sidewalk moved. I think this is also interesting. New utility boxes. You can see dips in the road, which are kind of unusual, right? And the sidewalk ended and then starts up again over here. So this was taken out. The curb failing, and they took the gutter section out here. Okay, well, I think you get the point. Different asphalts, so the different colors. Monitoring wells everywhere. Here's a brand new, this is Board of Water Supply, and it's already pushed itself back out. I am certain that this was flush when it was installed, but it's already been pushed up. So that was pretty quick. And there you have it. Here's new utility things that you wouldn't ordinarily see. All right. So whether you're in a condo, keep your eyes open. You want to look at the ceiling, look for leaks or different color paint on the ceiling. It's the same kind of thing. So it's, how do you do this? How do you keep your eyes open and look for things that you would ordinarily overlook? You have to open your eyes when you're doing inspections of condos and homes when you're buying them. And this may or may not, certainly a slide zone, but certain things might not be even known to the seller. So another reason you want to learn a technique of sussing things out like this. So there you go. I hope that was useful exercise and on how to think about properties when you're looking at them. And so that's it. And if we can help you buy, sell, or property management, give me a call. And until next week, thanks for listening.